So I think I need to start a video series of me just ranting when I get home from work or when I drive home from work or just in whatever it is. I always feel like I have something to say. I feel like I have really good conversations with myself. I'm one of those people that talks to himself. And I feel like the things that I say are very inspirational to myself. So I feel like maybe, me being just a regular dude, perhaps I could inspire other people too, regular people like myself. Or perhaps maybe I'm not just as regular as I think I am, and the things that I'm saying are profound. That's my ego talking. It could be that, it might not be that. I ain't really worried about that or not. But I think more so what's important is the fact that I'm actually taking the time to talk, because the things that I'm saying is wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, I know my wisdom, I already know, you know what I'm saying? Some of the wisdom, I feel like some of the wisdom you eventually don't know, but because you lose it along the way is what I'm trying to say. Like life over life, or lack of being able to like read your own DNA from the Akashic record, whatever, however that all fits together. Like there are people who, I guess when you're babies, you may have the closest understanding of spirituality because you don't have language to teach you anything other than what you know. So you've been sleeping in your mother's womb for 9 months and just dreaming. What is a dream? Dream is a whole life. My dreams, I don't know about y'all's, my dreams are whole lives. I am myself in my dreams, the star character, the star player of whatever the play is that's going on in that world. And it's not always the same world, but it's a world. It might be different variations of the same world. It might be different places in the same world, different dimensions. I don't know, but it's me, and I know it's me. It's not like I ever feel like I'm somebody else. So when I play myself in these dreams, I feel a familiarity with the people that are there. Whether they have some kind of semblance to the people that I know in my life. Sometimes yes, sometimes I have special guest stars from like the real world. And it's dope to see that, like to see that crossover, you know what I'm saying? But then other times it's just people that I don't know, I never knew before, and I just know them in the dream, you know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying about that is that there's a knowing outside of the waking world that exists. And if you tap into it, maybe you could learn some things about yourself or the rest of the world or life itself or whatever you want to look at it like, that can actually turn you into a more sentient being. Think about that. Sentience has to do with consciousness and awareness, right? So imagine yourself being more aware of the multidimensionality, or like the dream world that you come from every morning when you wake up. Imagine being able to carry that with you. Imagine never forgetting your dreams at all. Imagine those are real memories that are just as real as the memories that you have in the waking world. Imagine that. Would you really consider your dreams at that point to be less real than the real world? You experienced them. I mean, now saying that to say, like, some people, they dream about really weird stuff. They have like really psychedelic dreams or whatever. Some people have like really abstract dreams. Some people have really, they dream in black and white or a different language or whatever. But like, I can't speak for nobody else. So, but I'm just speaking as a person who does have dreams that are literally real, in the sense that the laws of physics apply. The behavior and mannerisms of the people in my dreams seem pretty spot on to the way that people are in this world. I could say that I guess I speak English in these dreams. I don't know if maybe I'm bypassing language when I'm in my dream state, because I be freestyling my ass off in my dreams sometimes. It's like once every 3 or 4 months, I'll have like a freestyle dream where I'm just like going the fuck off. And I wake up and I'll be like, yo, man, if I could have written that down, that's bars, like all of that, you know what I'm saying? It just builds on itself, and it got punchline. It's crazy. But I don't even know if that's actually English that I'm listening to, that I'm experiencing in my dream, you know what I'm saying? So, the point that I'm trying to get to with all of that, to go all the way back to sometimes we forget our wisdom, is you forget your dreams every day you wake up. Some people, most people, right? Most people forget their dreams every day when they wake up. They shake it off, they wake up, and then they go into the waking world, right? However, when you're a baby and you've been sleeping for 9 months straight, maybe at least, possibly less, possibly more, nobody really knows, right? Then what is life to you? What is life? Is life a dream? If you're born and you've been living everything you know up to this point in life is what you've been dreaming. That's reality to you, right? Inside your mother's womb, where you lay or lie, whatever, where you rest and sleep and develop a mind of your own, that it doesn't really reach the precipice of existence. It doesn't really reach the precipice of significance until you get that first influx of light coming in from this world. But it's interesting, like we all have the ability to dream remember as far back as our birth, as the day of our birth. There are people in the world who say that they actually remember the day that they were born. Some people that say that, right? Now, does that mean that's true? No. Does it mean it's fake? Nah. So you got to think about it, because, man, what if you could remember back before you were born? What if what you remembered before you were born was the previous life that you actually had? And what if that life was what you were continuing to dream before you came into this world? So what if the baby that was in your mother's womb was the vessel to carry you over from one life, boom, to the other one, right? So you lived your whole previous life. This is the timeline of your whole previous life. And then right when you got here, boom, and you die, you actually were born as a baby who was dreaming everything in this timeline while it was gestating. What if that's a possibility? This is all speculation. I don't think anybody knows. So I like speculation because I think it's like Huey Freeman said on the Boondocks, it's fun to dream. I'm sure somebody else probably said that before him, but look, man, that is my philosopher, one of them. So maybe I could say Aaron Magruder. It's fun to dream, right? So anyway, yeah. Let's keep thinking about these types of things, because why not? Why not? We you know what? Wouldn't it be better to philosophize than to like hate, than to be worried about other people hating, than to be trying to go out and shoot and kill people, than to be committing violent acts against people that you don't like or people that you're trying to get control over? Like, what if we just philosophize? What if we just all chilled after work or during work or for work or instead of work? What if we took the time to actually expand our minds? That's what philosophy is. It's just an attempt to exercise the ideas that you have in your head. Like, don't just have an idea and then just let it go. Like, hold on to that idea and taste it and feel it and see the texture and the colors and figure it out, because it's yours to have. That's why you got it. You know what I'm saying? So like, exercise your ideas. Exercise all the ideas that come into your head. Now, some people will say, oh, well, that'll make me a psychopath. That'll make me, well, look, man. No, it won't. Like, people, okay, so meditation is part of what meditation does is it allows you to actually exercise your observational skills on a higher level, right? So you're observing the thoughts coming in and going out, and you're trying to look at them from above the thoughts so as to not get mired in the muck of the lower dimensional vibrational frequency, I guess you could say, of those thoughts. Because a lot of the thoughts that we have are base urge thoughts, right? I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, I can't stand this bitch. Da-da-da-da. Like, these aren't good. These aren't like Christ-like thoughts. These aren't higher vibrational thoughts, right? So if you can exist on a higher vibrational, like, I guess, sentience, right? A higher vibrational awareness or consciousness, and you can watch your base thoughts go by. You can actually pick them up off the ground as they go by and look at them and be like, that's interesting. It's got the little wiggling legs and it's got the little wind up thing on the side. That's kind of funny. I wonder what happens when it stops being wound up. Does it just stop going? I'm going to just put it over here and see what happens. And, I'm not going to pay attention to it because there's so many other things coming in right now. So I'm going to see what this one is about. I'm going to go back and look at that one later because I've seen that one and I recognize it from a distance. So, and as it goes down and I'm looking at these and these and these and then I look down again, it stopped. And the reason it stopped is because I didn't wind it up. You got to stop winding up the ideas that aren't worth your time. These are all just bits of wisdom, bits of things that I feel like I should say on a regular enough basis because, hey, why not, right? I'm a philosopher to a certain degree. I'm not degreed, but to a certain degree, I'm a philosopher. And because I like to exercise my thoughts and I think I get a lot of wisdom out of it. I access a lot of the wisdom that I probably once had before or that we all should have, perhaps. I mean, I don't like to use the word should because people get up in arms about it. They get knee-jerk reactions to the word should. Don't get me started on that, please. But, whatever. I mean, sometimes, you win some, you lose some with some people. Some people are very staunchly holding on to the way that they see things. And that's okay. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see how that all works out for everybody in the end, right? I'm going to end this one here, and I'm probably going to keep going with a different video later because I spent 12 minutes on this one. That's a good amount of time. Obviously, I can't put this into like an Instagram story. I might be able to do like a YouTube video or something like that, but maybe that's what this is going to be, a YouTube video. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I might have to edit it if it is going to be a YouTube video though, because I don't know if I like all the awkward pauses and the stammering and all this kind of stuff, but it don't matter. Like, whatever. Like, this is just stream of consciousness, right? So, I got to get back to this reading because I'm a SOSA apprentice, IT. So, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to see what comes of this. Actually, I might go to sleep first because I didn't go to sleep last night. Dang. That might be part of the reason why I'm having like loopy thoughts because I actually did not go to sleep last night and it's about to be 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, and I'm sick too. You can tell in my voice. So it's a cavalcade of things going on right now with me that are causing all of this. I'm not gonna tell you the other reason, but you can imagine why I'm a little loopy right now. So I mean, I'm gonna call it Burger King because I can show you the receipts. Yeah. So we gonna see how that all turns out after this one goes off and the next one comes on because I feel like I'm on a roll and I want to keep on going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my grandparents on both sides. I miss y'all. I'm sorry I missed y'all for real because y'all was G's and y'all made it happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shout out to my whole family. Shout out to my family that's still living. Shout out to my family that's, what do you call it? Estranged, it's not on purpose necessarily. It's really more so just convenience, I guess. It's a really horrible reason, but it's going to come a time I'm going to bring it back together. I really will. So y'all be good until then. And this is Stubby Cos. I'm out.